Hey, it's Dr. Ron here, and I'd like to start out by having us do a little bit of an experiment, kind of a thinking kind of thing. Let's take ourselves back to a time when you were particularly embarrassed. It may have happened yesterday or last year, or I can certainly think of some that go back to childhood that I've carried with me for a bit. Uh, think about how you felt when you were embarrassed. How it felt like you made a mistake and you won't be able to live it down for the rest of your life. Now, if you're like most people with most embarrassments, those things are now just a footnote to history. The reason I'm bringing it up today is because we all make mistakes, and sometimes they're embarrassing mistakes. And embarrassments rarely cause trauma. Embarrassments rarely cause scarring. So I'm not talking about real traumatic kinds of occurrences, but the average kind of embarrassment is something that is kind of blows up in your mind, becomes the most important thing in your life for maybe days or weeks, but rarely impacts upon friendships, rarely impacts upon progress, but it can impact upon your willingness to keep trying something in the area in which you were embarrassed. So, the real purpose of this video is to kind of do a little proactive thinking in this regard. We're all going to be embarrassed. We've all been embarrassed. But embarrassment doesn't have to become a major event because embarrassment rarely leads to personal scarring, rarely leads to the loss of friendships, the loss of opportunities, and so on. Unpleasant for a few days, sometimes just for a few hours, but the better that we can handle it, of saying that embarrassment is a part of life. People who try things get embarrassed from time to time. There are a lot of things that won't happen to you if you do nothing, including that you won't get embarrassed. But those of us who have tried things, who have gotten embarrassed, who've gotten on with our lives, at some point put it in perspective. So again, proactively recognize it's going to happen and try and put it in perspective at the time, asking, is this really a life-changing event, or is it something that's unpleasant, annoying, wish it didn't happen, but I'm not going to let it impact upon my life and my future development and my self-esteem. And I'm not going to let it keep me from trying things, keep working toward bettering myself, and risking more embarrassments down the road. Hope they won't happen, but you can be pretty assured that they will. So keep that in mind. Looking forward to talking to you about another topic next time. Have yourselves a good day. It's Dr. Ron Kaiser. And please, if you haven't visited the Mental Health Gym website, it's new and improved. Come see us, and looking forward to seeing you again in the next few days.